What's going on, YouTube? This is BBSP. Um, I gotta make this video and shit, right? Why is it that everybody's trying to get their licks on LeBron James nowadays, man? Like everybody's, they see that this guy is at the end of his career almost. They see that he's not the player he once was, and even then, he's not even playing. He hasn't even been playing for a week and a half and shit, right? And these motherfuckers out here clout chasing on a smear campaign from the media to clowns you on YouTube, man. You know what I mean? It never fails, man. Never fails. Even when this man is not playing, man, they blame this motherfucker, man. Like, straight up. You got Enes Kanter out here talking about LeBron is part of the problem because he's promoting sweatshops in China and shit, right? And he's talking about LeBron is part of the problem, and he's agent for China and shit, right? Talking about his shoes are made in China. He's promoting the slave hardships in China and shit, right? But why the fuck are you singling out LeBron when KD, Kyrie, and other NBA superstars, hell, not even Nike. You got Under Armour and you got Adidas. I don't know if Adidas makes shoes anymore and shit. But yeah, you got Under Armour, you got Nike, you got Anta. All that shit is made in China, right? All that shit is made in China, right? But why aren't you calling out the rest of the NBA superstars? Why are you singling out LeBron and shit? Why are you singling out LeBron to the point where he's part of the problem? You know, like you want to take one stance, but you don't want to call nobody else because last time I checked, LeBron is and the rest of the NBA, aside from LeBron, everybody else, not like 80, I say 85% of the NBA is signed to Nike and shit. 85%. Yeah, you can count. I know. I mean, you didn't call out Steph Curry, you didn't call out Giannis, you didn't call out KD, James Harden, Luka. So I find it real hypocritical that you only call out LeBron, but you're not calling out the rest of these guys because they've got Nike contracts too, you know. But Enes Kanter is one of these foreign clowns, man, that come here and he's like a agent. He's like a goddamn agent. Been recruited by all these conservatives to be a voice for to be their voice, you know, to be their mouthpiece. And you know, it's crazy how this shit is going, man. And Enes Kanter is just a clown, man. You know what I mean? He's just a clout chaser, man. And he's phony. He's a phony and shit, man. You know what I mean? And find it funny and ironic that he's basically a scrub. He's a goddamn bum on the end of the bench of the Boston Celtics. And for all that time you had to say some shit to LeBron, you didn't even say it to his face because the Celtics played the Lakers this past weekend. So why didn't have nothing to say then, chump? You know? And even this guy is calling out Michael Jordan now for the same shit. But yet, you can tell now that he's only a clout chaser, man. He's only a clout chaser, man. You know what I mean? You can tell now that's what he's doing, man. By calling out LeBron, by calling out Michael Jordan, you know? You can tell this lame ass Turkish is calling out bullshit. At the end of the day, Enes Kanter is irrelevant, man. And he's going to be irrelevant very soon, you know, because people are going to be seeing through the bullshit, you know. But then you got Michelle Beadle, you know what I mean, on Paul Pierce's podcast talking about LeBron got her fired 10 years ago and shit. So what, bitch? So what? Who the fuck cares? I mean, you've been irrelevant for 5 years straight, and all of a sudden you want to come out and say LeBron got you got you fired, right? Why you didn't make a story of this shit 10 years ago, motherfucker? Why you motherfuckers didn't make a story of this shit 10 years ago, okay? And Michelle Beadle is just another one of these undercover conservatives, man. You know what I mean? You can tell she's kind of a bigot and prejudiced and shit. You know, just by her demeanor, just by her attitude and shit, just by the way she carries herself and everything, all that bullshit, right? You can just go back to even the statement she made about Colin Kaepernick and Kawhi Leonard. Even she was shitting on Kawhi Leonard on his way out of San Antonio and shit, you know? So it don't surprise me, you know what I mean, with her bullshit. You know what I mean? She's irrelevant to me too, you know what I mean? And like, I just find it funny and ironic that her and Paul Pierce coming out with a podcast, but yet the first thing that come out of their minds is LeBron. It's kind of funny how that shit works. You know what I mean? How that shit works. These motherfuckers out here, they on the smear campaign because they see that it's like towards the end and everybody want to get their licks in regardless, or everybody want to make up bullshit just to shit on LeBron, you know, and they get kicks out of shitting on this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got Rashad McCants out here talking about LeBron's not a leader and his teammates don't respect him and shit. You know what I mean? We talking about a bum who can only last in the NBA for like a year and a half. So what the fuck is going on with that shit? You got these bums out here trying to clout chase. Then you got Stephen A. Snitch on his punk ass show, right? Calling out, giving eulogies and doing all this dumbass shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I swear that show is getting fucking worse. And like I told y'all cats before, man. That show is on its last fucking legs and shit. I'm telling you right now, that show, within a year's time, it's gonna be a whole completely different format with everybody kissing Stephen A. Snitch's ass. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna see Molly on there no more. You're not gonna see all them guests on there no more. It's become one big ass minstrel show. You know, one big ass minstrel show. You know. And it's crazy how everybody want to get their licks in because they see he's at the end of his rope, and he's no longer. Put it like this: the NBA is slowly but surely moving off of LeBron James. One, because of his age, and two, it's a general cycle. You know, LeBron's been at the forefront of the league for like, I'd say about 12 years and counting. 12 years and counting. He's been at the forefront of the league, you know, and like, after a while, you're gonna get this kind of reaction, especially from the people who want to see him fall, who want to see him fail and shit. You know what I mean? But you know, getting to last night, what's going on with all this fake outrage from people, man? Talking about, oh, LeBron did that on purpose. Oh, it was dirty playing shit. First of all, I could tell some of you motherfuckers never played basketball before in your life. Especially you clown ass niggas on here on YouTube. Y'all know who I'm talking about. First of all, when you got two cats fighting for position, right? You got one cat that's like grabbing your leg, let me stop. Grabbing your shoulders, grabbing your wrist, grabbing your arm. Of course, you have a natural reaction to get the hell up off me and shit. You know what I mean? Get the hell up off me and shit. You know? But, you know, it's for anybody that thinks that shit was intentional, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. You know? You can easily say somebody caught an elbow that's intentional, because for one, there's no history of LeBron, no history at all of LeBron being a dirty player, number one. And no, this is not me defending him, man. I'm just telling facts. I'm just telling the goddamn truth, man. You know what I mean? I'm just telling the goddamn truth. And all you motherfuckers and trolls want to come here and call me a bronsexual. Hey, I bet you, I bet my whole goddamn car note that none of y'all motherfuckers would say that shit to my face. None of y'all motherfuckers would say that shit to my face, number one. And number two, just go look at the play. Just go look at the goddamn play and shit, okay? Go look at it. You got two cats fighting for position. It just so happens Isaiah Stewart grabbed his hand. We got two motherfuckers tussling and fighting for position. A natural reaction is to get the hell up off you, When you got a guy's hooking your arm, hooking your shoulder, hooking your wrist, that's a natural reaction. So I'm pretty sure that LeBron had a natural reaction. It just so happens that Isaiah Stewart got caught in the crossfire, Now, I don't blame his reaction. At the end of the day, I don't blame his reaction. But at the same damn time, everybody out here talking about LeBron would have got his ass beat. First of all, how the fuck you know what that man was gonna do? How the fuck y'all know what y'all man's gonna do? All y'all go by is narratives and bullshit that people like Stephen A. Snitch and irrelevant senile ass Skip Bayless put out here. Y'all actually believe that shit. Now if the roles were fucking reversed, right? Y'all motherfuckers will be out here talking about LeBron soft, LeBron's a pussy, LeBron, he got his ass beat. So at the end of the day, he can't wait for shit. So, yeah, like I said, man, this is just a big ass smear campaign and shit. They see the end of the tunnel here is coming up soon. They see LeBron is at the past his prime and no longer a threat. So now they want to get their licks in because they're insecure about themselves. They're real insecure about themselves. You know what I mean? It boosts them at the end of the day shitting on a man they don't even motherfucking know. All right. Now as for the do I think LeBron will be suspended? Given the situation, if this was 5 years ago and shit, probably not. But because of the climate today, and LeBron, you can tell LeBron is no longer a priority, even though you can make an argument he's the face of the league, though Steph Curry has put himself in that position now. I think personally, if this was Steph Curry, if this was Giannis, this was even KD, they look past it. But because of the climate, because of LeBron's position, LeBron's place, LeBron's point in his career, they'll probably suspend him one game and fine him and shit. I mean, do I think he gets suspended? Nah, because it wasn't malicious. It wasn't malicious. You can even tell on the by the video, he tried to make sure dude was all right. You could tell somebody did something that was either malicious or they had it was unintentional and shit. Okay. Motherfuckers out here making assumptions, jumping to conclusions to to prove they fucking motherfucking narrative, man. You know what I mean? And it's bullshit to me. But hey, it's par for the course. LeBron is probably the most polarizing athlete today. And even when he finally retires, you still gonna have motherfuckers out here like Pandemic TV, Too Raw for TV's punk ass, out here making videos, just making up shit to shit on this man, Hey, it ain't no surprise. It ain't no surprise. These motherfuckers out here, all they do is fucking clout chase. You got motherfuckers like Kwame Brown and bums who couldn't make it in the NBA like Rashawn McCants talking shit. I mean, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day, man. And like I said before, like I said before, man, LeBron will probably get suspended because you got people in the media demanding it, unfortunately, and you got people within the league demanding it. Like I said, this was 5 years ago. LeBron would have been Teflon, but now because he's sort of becoming irrelevant in comparison to other superstars in the NBA, he's now expendable. You know what I mean? He's expendable and shit. But my brief on the game last night on the Lakers, they still a hot mess, man. You know what I mean? Anthony Davis, he's proving his detractors right, man. He's proving his detractors right. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I don't see how you can make an argument he's a top 75 player of all time, man. I mean, I can't go there, man. You know what I mean? I knew, you know, you can't put a guy in the top 75 who's recently had success in the league, you know? Prior to joining the Lakers, he only got deep in the playoffs one time, and all he was just another Kevin Love putting up stats on a lottery team. Yeah, he made the playoffs a couple years, but all the rest of the years prior to the Lakers, he was missing the playoffs. He was missing the playoffs and shit. So, Anthony Davis, man, this guy has been one big disappointment this year, man. Like, to me, it just seemed like to me he's a guy that feeds off others. He doesn't have his own self motivation, own motor to the point where, yeah, I can get myself motivated. I can get myself up for this game. You know, he needs others to motivate him. That's why I laugh at this bullshit that AD was the so-called leader of the Lakers, so-called best player on the Lakers and shit. I just find that shit comical as fuck. You know, but hey, I'm not surprised, you know. But now you got the same motherfuckers that was so-called capping for AD to diminish LeBron, out here calling AD soft. And unfortunately, he's proving the distractors right, you know. But end of the day, man, I don't know why the Lakers would be impressed by this shit, you know. Impressed by this W, man. I mean, like I said, AD only got going with Russell Westbrook, the guy who was the MVP of the game, you know. See, I only watched bits and pieces of the game, but from what I saw, it was Russell Westbrook leading the charge to the comeback, you know. And the rest of the guys was following Russell's lead, you know what I mean? So, end of the day, man, I'm not impressed by it. You know, Lakers shouldn't be impressed by this shit. You know what I mean? And Laker fans out here, y'all still got work to do with y'all squad, man. Y'all motherfuckers still got work to do, you know? I wouldn't be impressed by this W. Not at all. And Anthony Davis is he's out here proving his detractors right, man. He's proving his detractors right. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just been one very disappointing year for AD. Even last year, AD was kind of going through the motions and shit, you know? But that's just what I'm saying, man. I mean, I'm about to get off this motherfucker, man, you know what I mean? About to go ahead and take care of business out here. But like and subscribe to the channel, to the platform, you know what I mean? And let me know what y'all think.